Thomas, first and foremost, huge congratulations. This is a special moment for you. You've won so much in the game already in your time as a club manager. Everywhere you've been successful. And you know, I think, from spending a lot of time in England, what it means to the English public and English football fans to try and end the years of hurt since 1966. That puts a big pressure on you right at the very start, doesn't it? And will you think of it as a failure if England don't win a major tournament while you're in charge?
The target is to win it, so I don't know if it's a failure, but then we would miss the target. Then we have to talk and discuss how we missed it and why we missed it. And there's always a room for failure, of course, in sports and in elite sports. You try to get the top place and you try to win the trophy, and it is the biggest prize in world football that we're aiming for. But we're not shy of saying it. I think this is the first step towards it, and then we have to invest in the process. We have to be humble. We have to put all our energy in the qualification, and we have to go step by step. So we are very well aware of it. It feels like a positive pressure. We want to make the seemingly impossible possible, and we truly believe that the foundation, the federation is ready, and that the players are ready. The record is very consistent. The record is outstanding in the latest tournaments, and we hope we can go the extra mile.
The England manager has traditionally always had quite horrible scrutiny sometimes of every aspect of their life, not just around the pitch, but off the pitch as well.
What is scrutiny?
Attention, focus.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking of Graham Taylor all those years ago. The newspapers put his face on a turnip, like a root vegetable, on the back of the paper. Steve McLaren, the Wally with the brolly. There's been some horrible images. Sven-Göran Eriksson was hounded by the paparazzi, by photographers.
Wow, you should have told me before.
I don't want to build...
I was so excited.
Did Mark Bullingham not mention this to you? I mean,
no, they never mentioned it. And I have had that.
Are you ready for that, though? Because it will be probably more scrutiny than you've ever faced before.
I never think about this in a process and in a decision making. I just feel that when it comes to talks like this, I just listen to my feelings and to my gut. And I got excited straight away because Mark and John, first of all, were very impressive. They convinced me that this job is all about football in these 18 months. It is about trying to, doing everything to give it a shot and try to win the World Cup. So this is why they wanted to appoint me. The talks were full of trust. And it was totally confidential. So it was the opposite of what you just explained, and that gave me a very good feeling, and it brought my youth back. I got excited. I had pictures of the English national team straight away, of the 3 Lions. It is a big federation. It's a huge shirt. I'm honored. I don't feel the pressure in a negative way at the moment. I know that it comes with a lot of attention, maybe even more than I think of right now. But listen, in the end it's sports, and I want to win people over in the process and with the way we are doing things, and we have confidence in us, and Mark and John had confidence in us, so it's a good start.
I have to say, I was a little surprised you made this step. You've got such a CV already in club football, and whenever a top European club job comes available, Champions League job, your name's on the shortlist. To step away from that when, who knows, the Manchester United job might become available at some point in the future, you can't take it because you're the England manager. Yeah. That's a big decision, isn't it?
It was a big decision, but like I said, it was like we had just 2 talks within a short period of time, over just a few weeks, and the feeling was right, and I felt that it's an ideal opportunity to be part of this process, to build a team towards a World Cup, to have a time frame of 18 months, to be part of it, to learn again, also to step out also of this rhythm of Champions League, club football, cup games, of playing every three days, have the chance to learn on the job, have the chance to be a part of a strong federation with a lot of quality. I'm very curious. I'm curious about it, and it excited me to have this time frame of 18 months around it, that we can fully focus on building this team. And I demand from myself that at the other end of the tunnel, I come out as a better coach and as a smarter person. And I think the schedule allows it, and I demand it from myself. So listen, the group of players we can choose from is absolutely outstanding. They play in the most competitive league in the world. So there were a lot of reasons to do it. Even if it is maybe a little bit surprising for you and even for me, I was not thinking about it too much before we started the talks. But then I was very excited very quickly.
I'm excited for you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, now we're ready.
Thomas, it's been quite a whirlwind. Could I ask you just to take a look around Wembley Stadium as the new England manager and give us the thoughts of why you've taken this job and what you love about England?
I'm honoured and I'm proud to be the English manager. There's no doubt about it. Wembley Stadium, not only good memories, because I also had 3 finals there, which was amazing, but we unfortunately lost them in penalties, and so we have to work on that record. But given the opportunity and given the trust, made me very proud and got me very excited very quickly. Mark and John convinced me that this job is not about sports politics, it is about football, and it is about building a team who is able to win the World Cup. So this is what we signed up for, and this is what we're looking forward to.
You said one of the things you loved about English football is the team philosophy, but England has a depth of talent it's never had before, and that means a lot of egos that want to be involved in that starting 11, maybe a bit of bristling in that in the Euros, not the harmony. Are you ready to tackle that?
100%. I think it's the most important to have the right group of players. We will maybe not choose the best 26 individual players, but we have to find the best group who supports each other and to build a certain atmosphere and that can make us overperform, because this is what you need to do. And if you mention the egos, the most successful teams play almost without ego. They play as teams, and this will always be the core of football in 11 against 11, and this will be the big emphasis in our nomination process.
The big question, Foden, Bellingham, is it the new Lampard, Gerrard, and you're coming in January, you'll have less time to solve that. Do you believe England has a 5th gear they haven't reached yet that could see them get past and lift the trophy?
Maybe even a 6th gear. So let's see where we're going. I think we have that. I think I'm absolutely convinced we have that. Besides the talent, I know that we have the character within the players, and I can't wait to work with them from March on the pitch. I will be in the stadium from January, and then we will hopefully, with all the staff at St. George's Park and at Wembley, push this group to the very limit, and then we see.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's a long time between matches, unlike the twice a week at Chelsea.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, ready.
Let's go. Yeah.
Ready. Thomas, welcome to your new home.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How did you feel when you got offered the job? Was there excitement, but then thinking, how am I going to win this World Cup?
Yeah, that's basically the main questions, like how do we do this? And we will dive in now, and we will get our heads around it, and from January latest we will watch matches, we will talk to coaches, talk to players, to find the right group, to build the right spirit, to make the most difficult task possible and win the World Cup. The federation is there, the results recently, they prove it. The players are clearly there, and they play in the most of them play in the most demanding league in the Premier League, day in, day out. Some of them play abroad in the biggest clubs in Europe, so we believe that we have everything what it takes, but it is on us now to find the right ingredients and to build the right group with the right mindset to make it happen.
Do you fear that if there are challenging moments, there'll be extra pressure on you because you're not English? And were you shocked by the reaction? Some of the headlines say it's a dark day for English football because you are a German with the 3 Lions job.
I didn't read it. I would be surprised if it is so. Everyone has a right to have its own opinion, but I have a little bit of history in English football, I never felt any hesitation from Chelsea fans when we were there. So I believe in quality, and then I believe in our quality, and that we convince people on the way. I can assure them that I am very proud to be at the sideline for England. I will show fullest respect to my role, to the anthem, and of course to the country. I'm very well aware of that. This is part of it being a very exciting job. I wanted this experience now, once I got it offered, and I will try to focus on football and win our supporters over with our team.
Are you going to start learning the national anthem?
I will absolutely start learning it. I experienced it, I think, 3 times here at Wembley in the Cup finals, 2 times or 3 times. It was very moving, but I haven't taken my decision yet if I will sing it or not. I have a bit of time for that, and even with the decision, I don't want to offend people. I will now get a feeling for it, what people think, and what the atmosphere is for that, and then I will take my decision. But it will not change in my approach how much I will work on the dream to make it happen.
Are you now going to put yourself in an English mindset, feel patriotic, and?
That's very easy. That's very easy. I loved living in England, and I'm excited to be back. It was my big wish to be back in English football. I thought more about club football, but then the opportunity came up, and it excited me very, very fast. But living in England and working in England is, I have only good memories, and I want to add some more.